Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about the crypto.com land sale being complete, or so we seem. I think it's complete. I want to talk about the crypto.com CRO coin price. I want to talk about my thoughts on how I think they could have done a better job, and I'll just see how the community is reacting to the overall debacle. I want to talk about Binance and their price, and then I kind of want to talk about just the overall market on where I think the crypto market is going to go and where it's going to take Crypto.com. So, guys, we are almost at 6,000 subscribers. Once we reach 10,000 subscribers, CryptoKip and I will be giving away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. So subscribe now. Now let's hop into this video. Okay, guys. So first off, we had the land reveal last night, and I personally hope that all my loaded lines and whoever, even if you don't have a load line, you got what you wanted. You got something of value or something that you liked, that you're happy with. But I know that there is a lot of people out there that are not happy right now how the land reveal happened. I'll be honest with you guys. Give a like on the video if you're part of the Dune Goons out there now. I mean, all I got was the Dunes. I know Crypto Kip got a lot of Dunes, but he got some other things too. I'll let him talk about that in the video later tonight. But, I just really hope that a lot of you guys got what you wanted, and you're not too upset with how it all went down. I know there's a lot of sad and upset loaded lines out there in the Crow fam, and I'm really sorry how it all went down. And let's dive into it. Let's see what people are saying. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So they came out and said the first frontier deed reveal has begun. You could expect to see the brand new land NFTs in your Crypto.com NFT account within 10 hours. Okay, guys, they were pushing this back and pushing this back and pushing this back way too much, guys. But you know what I love to see? Crypto.com came out and said this. Not Loaded Lions. Crypto.com came out and said this. This is what I was saying for the past few days, that Crypto.com, I would have been happy if Crypto.com NFT came out and made a tweet to keep everybody informed, because not everybody that bought the land and the deeds had Loaded Lions. So when Loaded Lions Twitter is just the only source of news for what's going on, when people's NFTs are just gone out of their wallets and they're saying, where is it? Where is it? And they don't know what's going on. They're going to freak out and they're going to FUD the project. And I mean, honestly, there was no need to FUD the project. They kind of did it themselves. But I'm really happy to see Crypto.com came out, because I was saying that Crypto.com NFT needed to make a tweet and say something. But I'm really happy that the Crypto.com main Twitter came out and said something. But the 10 hours thing, we were on a live stream, Crypto Kip and I, last night, 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time every Tuesday and Thursday, and we were waiting for it to come out, and it just kept getting pushed back. Hey, now it's going to be 18 hours till reveal. 5 more hours after that 18 hours. 2 more hours. It just kept getting pushed back. But so I do have a very constructive piece of criticism for these for Crypto.com, because I've been in the NFT ecosystem for a while now, and I will say that there is a big difference in a lot of these extremely successful projects and these projects that are not successful. Crypto.com is kind of treating the land reveal as almost like they're so corporate about it. And when I compare this project and how it all went down, I'm not even talking about the logistics of how it all went down and how it all got screwed up. The fact that they're so corporate about it and barely giving any information when there is a screw up, not being active with the community, not firefighting at all, is kind of a problem with me, to be honest. Because when it comes to NFTs, it's extremely important. I mean, there are a lot of scams out there, guys. There's a lot of scams in the crypto space, and there's a lot of scams in the NFT space. And when I see these other projects that are very successful projects getting fudded and getting attacked, I usually see them constantly responding to tweets, following people, being a part of the community, saying, hey guys, like, what's going on? Like, you know, the loaded lines do a good job at that, but I will say I would have liked to see the main loaded lines Twitter being active and being much more transparent on what's going on, saying, hey guys, we don't really know what to do here, but we're going to figure it out. Maybe not word for word like that, but guys, we don't know what's going on, but we're going to get to the bottom of this, and we'll get back to you, and we're going to do it. Not be pushing it out, dragging it out, dragging it out. They need to be transparent. I mean, speaking about being transparent, let's back up to a month ago when the whole FTX collapse happened, and it was all about transparency. And all these other exchanges, including crypto.com, was getting blasted because there was no transparency. And you know what? But they handled that, didn't they? They came out. Chris came out and said, "Guys, we're going to be transparent with you. We have this. This is our. We're going to come out with a proof of reserves. We're going to get audited." It was great. It was great. That's what these NFT projects need to do to stay relevant and to stay above board. Because honestly, like, it's easy to get upset at a project if you get, you know, you try to mint something and you get the worst one. You know, 60% chance to get the dunes. You know, you get that, and nobody's talking about anything, especially after all the FUD that was getting pressed out about this. The floor price is going to tank. But if you talk with the community and reassure them, and honestly, like, hold their hand along the way. I mean, you know, I'm saying that, but in reality, they are the one. Like, crypto.com NFT was the one that screwed this all up. Like, we needed some hand holding. We needed to be told what was going on because it was just a cluster, guys. It was a cluster. Like, it was a disaster. It was definitely a disaster. And, you know, I'm not here to FUD the project, but it was really a disaster. From metadata leaks, from them not hiding the metadata, from them taking the NFTs out, for them pushing it back, from the loaded lines in the beginning not being able to mint. There was just so much. It was amateur hour. It was amateur hour, honestly. But, you know, something that my main takeaway of this is they really need to be more a part of the community. You know, the Crow fam is building, the Loaded Lions community is building, but they need to be a person of authority needs to be very active in the community. That's what I would like to see. You know, I'll shout out Claynosaurs over on the Solana ecosystem, or even D-Gods. You know, the CEO of those two projects, they're following people, tweeting at people, responding to people, going back and forth with the community. Do you guys think this is a good idea? What about this? Oh, that's a cool idea. You know, we need to see that. We need to see the community build up. Well, guys, but let me know in the comment section below if what you got, or tweet at me at 333 Blacksea or the Crypto Report. Let me know what pieces of land you got, if you're going to buy more on the secondary, if you're going to sell some. Let me know what you're doing. Let's look over at the Crow coin price. So we are bouncing off of this support, guys, which is fantastic. The 5.5 cent support, we are bouncing off it. We definitely need to see this continuation. We need to keep bouncing up. I would like to retest right here at about the 6.5 cents. We will see if that happens, though. It is the weekend, guys. We're going into the weekend, so you guys know what that means for crypto. It kind of trades sideways, or whatever happens on the weekend kind of gets wiped away on the open on Monday. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. This is a great accumulation zone for Crow. You know, this entire in between 10 cents and 5.5 cents is a fantastic accumulation zone. But now let's look over at Binance. Okay, Binance still getting attacked by everybody, should I say. Everybody's attacking Binance, the mainstream media at least. And, you know, they're trading in this channel. They're starting to create a formation here, low volume. And, you know, that's okay. That's okay. They are pretty healthy, honestly. I mean, they have held up very, very well throughout this bear market. Let's be honest here. I mean, look at that. It's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. We don't want Binance to fail. We don't want cryptocurrency exchanges to fail. You know, we want these players to keep building and developing this industry, because this is a fantastic industry with revolutionary technology, guys. Revolutionary technology, guys. Remember that we are in the infancy stage, and, you know, When it comes to NFTs, I'll go back to that. If you think we're in the infancy stage of crypto, for NFTs, we are at the we're not even an infant yet. We're not even conceived yet. You know, it's nuts. It's nuts. So let's look over at Bitcoin. So we are trading right now at about 16,800, and we are 409 days since the previous peak of Bitcoin right now. Guys, we're getting close. We are definitely getting close. 365 days leading up to the Bitcoin halving. We are going to start rallying, guys. You know, not financial advice, but I am really believing that that's going to happen. I mean, based on all the indicators, as long as the Fed doesn't come out and say, oh, we're going to destroy the economy. Well, kind of already doing that. But as long as they don't say that, I think we're definitely headed to a rally 365 days leading into the Bitcoin halving. Also, so here in these purple boxes, I've talked about this in some of my previous videos. We are from the previous peak in the 2017 bull run. It took 370 days to bottom out before we started the rally leading up into the halving. This right here was just the pandemic dump, a little capitulation event with a V-shaped recovery. That's that. Will we get another one of those? We'll see. We'll see. It could happen, but I mean, let's talk about that after we rally, right? After we get this big rally, a nice 100% gain. I mean, that I'm seeing that's going to happen, guys. That was 370 days from the peak in the 2017 to the bottom of the bear market in 2018. Guys, it has been 409 days so far. 409 days. But, you know, maybe this was the capitulation bottom, so maybe it was less than that. Maybe it was about 370 days. We'll have to see. We will have to see when we start to rally. When we start building up and we start breaking above probably about the 24, 25K mark, that's when I'll really start to lean into that we're starting to rally in the bottoms in. But until then, we'll have to see. So, S&P 500, because you know that the S&P 500, wherever it goes, kind of brings crypto with it. That's how it's going right now. You know, guys, we are testing this 3,800 mark, and I really don't want to see us break below this mark right here. If we break below that, I think that we're coming down, and that's kind of a problem. I mean, then I think there's definitely a chance that Bitcoin could probably test the previous low, but we will see when that happens. It is Friday, so we do have the weekend, and then a lot can happen over the weekend for the traditional market. So we'll have to see what happens on the on the Monday open. And speaking of that, we are getting closer and closer to a monthly close, guys. Monthly close in 8 days. And you know what I say about that. With the monthly closes, usually are volatile moves, so keep that in mind. And in the beginning to the new year, we'll also get a yearly candle close. I'm really excited to talk about that with you guys. Well, guys, if you stuck around this far, please consider becoming a member to the channel, and you get lots of perks, badges, emojis. You get exclusive content with Crypto Kip and I. All you got to do is click in the description box below. And if you also stuck around this far, please give me a like, subscribe, guys. I love talking with you, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.